These are the transmission solenoids and sensors for a 2000 Honda Odyssey. I figure I'd go through them and give you the information on the part numbers for all these in case you need to order them. They're always cheaper on eBay and Amazon or a junkyard, but you can always buy them from a dealership. These are all from HondaPartsNow.com. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, but it's really handy for looking at the diagram and looking up the parts. They're more expensive because I think these are dealership parts, so you're better off buying aftermarket on eBay or Amazon. But I thought it'd be helpful for people searching because these 2000 Honda Odysseys, I think from 1999 to 2004 Honda Odysseys, are notorious for transmission problems, and 50% of the time it's just a solenoid or a filter or a sensor, like a speed sensor or a pressure sensor. So I'm going to go through the part numbers and show you where they are on my transmission. Yours would be similar, and hopefully this is helpful to people out there. Let's start with the big one. This is number 10. This is the linear solenoid. You can see there you have the gaskets 11, then you have those 3 posts listed 3, 4, 5, and then number 18 is the O-ring, number 2 is the big post. So number 10, that linear solenoid, is part number 2. You can stop the video here if you need to write down that part number. Ignore those prices. Those are dealership prices for the exact parts. You'd want to buy aftermarket or buy used ones on eBay or Amazon or a junkyard. But number 10, that linear solenoid, which sometimes can give you problems shifting. I think it's shifting up or shifting down. I think it's the downshift. 28250 P6H024. The shift solenoid is number 8. Oh, the linear solenoid is right there. That's what it looks like. And there it is on the diagram. It's just helpful sometimes seeing it on a car and on the diagram and then getting the part number. Trying to go through these quickly so I don't make a really long video. Number 8. Again, these Hondas, I'll warn you, if you don't already own a 99 to 2004 Honda Odyssey, they're notorious. The engines are great. Honda engines are wonderful, but the transmissions are bad. Usually only get 100,000 miles out of them. Sometimes you can, it's just a solenoid or a sensor, but other times it's the torque converter, which is internal. It's the internal filter is clogged up with, material. Or it's one of the friction material on some of your gears, and in that case you're better off just buying a refurbished or remanufactured transmission than trying to take it all apart and drop a transmission out of your car. Okay, number 8, shift solenoid is 28200P0Z003. Again, ignore the prices. Just look for these numbers on eBay or Amazon to buy your parts. And again, this is all assuming it's not something internal, that it is just one of the solenoids. But sometimes this is a lot cheaper than, sometimes that's all you need. You don't need to replace the whole transmission, which is, thousands of dollars when you include the refurbished transmission plus labor. Sorry for my rambling. Sometimes I get going and I don't know. Number 8, shift solenoid. So again, stop the video if you need to write down that part number. Number 12 and number 13, again, there's the shift solenoid right there with the yellow and blue tape on it. I did that because sometimes these wires can become corroded. Okay, number 12 and 13 are solenoid A and solenoid B. You can pause the video right there and get the part numbers. And they're located, the starter usually goes right in there, and they're located right there. You'll need an M10 bolt, which you can't see, but it's back in here on each one. M10, M10. Take out the, you see I'm about to do that. I'm about to take them both out, clean them with brake cleaner. Okay, that's solenoid A and B. There are 2 speed sensors. The one good thing about these transmissions is that both of the speed sensors are the exact same part number. There's one on top and one on bottom. They're number 15. there's one. Sorry, it's a little dark. There's a speed sensor. It's right next to the automatic transmission fluid filler, where you would fill automatic transmission fluid. I recommend doing it every 20 to 30,000 miles. You can't do it enough on these Honda Odysseys. And here's your other speed sensor right there. Again, the good thing is you can't mix them up because they're the exact same part number, number 15. And the exact part number is 28810P7Z004. Again, ignore the prices. They're cheaper on eBay and Amazon for getting aftermarket. Okay, number 15, right there. Number 14, these are the automatic transmission fluid pressure switches. Another good thing is the speed sensors are the same and the pressure sensors are the same. So number 14, oil pressure switch, 28600 P7Z013. And they go, one goes right there. The other one, it's going to be very difficult to show you, but it goes, let's see how the lighting is back here. It goes back in, I believe it's right, hold on. It's back here. It's very tough to find. Right there. There it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay, what else? I think that's it. Okay, so there's your linear solenoid, shift solenoid, solenoids A and B, your 2 speed sensors, and 2 pressure switches. This is where you put the transmission fluid in, and then you take the transmission fluid out. Right. Hold on. Sorry, I don't have my car on stands right now. Right there. You see that copper looking bolt? It's magnetic. It's a 3/8 inch drive. Take it out and make sure you have something to catch your transmission fluid. If it looks red, it's still pretty good. If it looks black or brown, you should change it. Probably means the friction material on the inside. Anyway, okay, don't want to make this video too long. Here it is. I'm not affiliated with this company at all, but HondaPartsNow.com is a good place to look up part numbers. For a lot of this stuff, it's way too expensive because it's the actual dealership part numbers. You're better off finding aftermarket on eBay or Amazon or a junkyard.